Babba game and shit.
So, there's a character in Star Trek The Next Generation called Q. And
Yeah.
for anyone who knows My Little Pony, Discord.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So basically,
that
he
was loud.
is an all-powerful god of chaos.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he can just do whatever he wants. So, Captain Picard at one point dies.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Literally fucking dies from an energy surge that rocks his vessel because he's got a prosthetic
Yeah.
heart and it shorts his heart.
Oh, dang, that sucks.
So Q appears on his deathbed and basically offers him a chance to go back in time so that he can fix the mistake that he made that made him have to have the part in the first place. And basically, as a young sergeant, or whatever he was, a young ensign in the,
Yeah.
whatever, he was very reckless. He was a renegade, and he started a fight with these aliens that are really aggressive, and as a result, he got stabbed through the heart.
I see.
Anyway, so Q makes him go back in time and fix the mistakes and all that, and he used all his knowledge from his future self to, like, be more responsible and to make the right decisions morally.
Yeah.
And then he jumps forward in time because Q's like, okay, you fixed all your mistakes, let's go forward. And it turns out that instead of being the captain of the Enterprise, he's just some low, bottom-feeding science officer.
Okay. So...
Because he played it safe through his whole career.
Right, okay. So, like, he'd been playing it safe. He'd been doing, like, the moral correct thing. That is an odd, like, moral, though, because it kind of... Like, I know, it's a whole, like, oh, you have to make mistakes in order to grow kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it also, like, implies that, like, in some cases, it's better to be immoral, because you'd be in a better place in the future if you are.
Yeah. But, like...
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of a bad message in a sense.
It kind of is, but I feel as though it's also an important message that's basically saying you don't need to change the things that you've done in the past.
Oh yeah, you don't need to
Because
change the things that you've done in the past.
are what build you as a person in the future.
But it doesn't mean keep doing shitty things in the present.
Well, yeah, that's also a topic that they touch on.
Oh, good.
Because, you know, Picard grew from the experiences, and that's what makes him a good starship captain.
Can I talk about... There's actually, like, an opposite... Like, it's more of a parody, right? It's a parody, so it's not, like, a legitimate, like, trying to teach you a lesson. But there's a, So, you know the standard Christmas Carol, lesson at the end where it's like, oh, if you had been a nicer person in your life, then you might have a better, you know, past, present, future kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? So, it's the opposite, right? So Blackadder's Christmas Carol is a Blackadder version of the standard, you know, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol,
Yep.
yeah? And in his version, he's like this sort of like, he's the nicest person in town, you know, everyone loves him kind of thing, but he's really poor because he, like, you know, he gives all his money away to, like, other people who are in need and that kind of thing, right? But then, like, a ghost shows up and, like, shows him, like, what all his, like, past incarnations did, instead of, like, what he's doing. But, like, every other, like, relative that he's ever had in every past life has been, like, an asshole.
Yeah.
But because they've been assholes, they've, like, always gotten their way because, like, you know, they so, like, what the lesson is at the end of the day is, like, Blackadder is like, holy shit, like, I'm so nice to people that I end up getting screwed over all the time. If I was, like, much more, you know, confident and, like, you know, shat on other people and, like, screwed them over instead, like, I'd be in a much better position. But then at the end of the episode, he actually does that, and, like, he almost gets this, like, reward for being, like, the kindest person in, like, all of town, but he ends up, like, losing that reward because he's, like, an asshole to the people that were giving it to him. Because he thinks that that's going to make him, like,
There might
you
be
know...
nothing to the side.
Yeah, I figured that was the case. They always release two to give, like, a false sense of, like, difficulty. Yeah.
But, I guess that's also an important lesson, you know, in the way
That if you're an asshole, you might get your way.
No, not that, but rather, if you just let people step on you and use you, then you're not going to get anywhere.
Oh yeah, there's always a middle ground. Like,
Yeah.
obviously don't let people step all over you, but at the same time you...
Don't be an asshole.
Well, yeah, don't screw over other people, like the innocents, I suppose. Ouch. Fucking... How would that hurt you? Do fly traps' teeth hurt?
Not humans.
Okay.
But
if they were like 10 times the size, would they hurt?
no, because the flytrap teeth don't really bite. They just trap.
Is it like
They're
Danny
like the bars
Longlegs?
of a cage.
Isn't it true that like a Danny Longlegs bite is like actually very
No. Daddy Longlegs have no venom sacs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that. I heard they had, like, bad venom, but they just couldn't, like, pierce human flesh.
That's a myth.
That's a myth?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Any other myths that... Any other interesting myths?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
But, you know, it's hard to think of these things right off the cuff.
Yeah, true. It is hard to... I have like two minds about how to like shoot like videos like this. One is like just kind of like shoot it as if like we're just like chilling, like it's just me hanging out with my friend and like just talking back and forth, because we have like normal like very interesting conversations when we're not recording. But then the other like side of me is like, don't leave any dead air, don't leave any dead air. So then I end up like kind of screwing myself over by not giving myself time to actually think about what I'm saying.
Dead air is a thing that can...
That you can edit out. Oh, it can be useful, and you can edit it out at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, there's no use trying to avoid it because it can be just...
But then, like, I end up having, like, a mind blank for, like, 10 minutes at a time. It's like, well, shit, I've run out of things to talk about, and I don't know, like, where to go from there.
Well, I guess from there we can just take a break and recuperate.
I guess so. Like, what, like, right this second?
No,
or?
not right this second.
Okay, because I was going to say, do we still have, can you pass me my chicken tenders?
Yes.
Well, I was just going to say, as long as
just
we're...
doing it tenderly.
I was just going to say, while we're, like, you know...
I'm checking them out. They look good.
Yeah, do you want one?
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I was just making fun.
Oh, sure, but, I was just saying,
you.
like, while I'm not actually focusing on the game, because, like, I'm not, like, gonna stop recording or anything like that, but I figure I may as well take, like, an on-screen breather and, like, stop to
Kentucky fucked chicken.
Stop to eat some Kentucky fucked chicken.
Fucked straight from Kentucky.
I mean, they were... I'd say dying and being turned into some other species' food makes you pretty fucked.
Yeah? Yeah.
So it's accurate. It's a joke, but it's accurate. But it's so delicious. What the fuck are you... Don't you judge me, Harry! Don't you judge me, Harry! Did you see the way he looked at me?
Like, he's just sitting there going, what the fuck, man? I'm a vegan.
It's like, what the fuck are you two talking about? Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's a thing that's happening.
I mean, look at those things.
You know what I'm really excited for?
What?
Lab-grown meat.
Wait, that's a thing?
That's a thing, yeah.
Wait, so like from animals or like artificially?
So, basically, what lab-grown meat is, it's meat grown in a petri dish.
Okay.
So, you can, all you need is one cow.
Uh-huh.
And you would take a biological sample from that cow.
Yeah.
And from there, you'll be able to grow beef patties, beef steaks, all that sort of shit.
Whoa.
And you'd be able to basically feed a city of, say, a city the size of Melbourne from maybe 10 cows.
Wow.
Yeah. And instead of having huge farms of cows that are constantly being slaughtered for human consumption,
Yeah.
we would just have 10 cows that are living a fucking brilliant life, you know, being well fed, well looked after.
Yeah.
And we just take their stem cells every now and then and make beef.
So like the animals would live a much like longer
Yeah.
lasting and like satisfying life, and
Yep.
like would we get more food out of it?
Exactly. Like, as I said, 10 cows would be able to feed all of Melbourne. And
That's
the cows
pretty
aren't
interesting.
being killed in the process. The cows, or whatever animal we're using, are being living a really great life, eating all the good shit, and yeah. Because for the process to work, we need the cows alive and healthy.
Yeah, for sure. It's very interesting, the scientific advancements that are made in order to like make life not just simpler, but like also more economically friendly. Shut up. Okay, that's it. That's because Harry judged me. Okay, I wanted him to be attacked by the thing that he eats, plants.
I'm not a vegan anymore. I'm a carnivore now.
That's what you get. That's what you get for judging me and my life choices. I mean, he eats chocolate frogs though, so it's
yeah,
like.
but they're chocolate. They're just
But they're
chanced to act like frogs.
But they're sentient though. Like, they hop around. They clearly make ribbit sounds, which means they must have like some kind of voice box, which means they breathe, which means they are sentient creatures, which means it is immoral to eat them. If you're a vegan.
But is that saying that's... If you had a robot that was edible, would it be immoral to eat it if it could hop around and croak?
If it had artificial intelligence, maybe, but why specifically does a robot have to, like... Why does a robot have to ribbit in order for it to
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the chocolate frog, in this case, is basically just a magical chocolate robot.
Oh.
And it's just being made to act like a frog.
Right, I mean, I guess so. But, like, here's my counter-argument. You are dumb.
Yeah, fair. Me too, I guess. Yeah,
I fucking love shooting videos with
I'm
you.
gonna go kill myself.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We specifically made a simulator game for you.
20 points for Gryffindor.
20 points for Gryffindor. Now you want to get high?
I got the good stuff.
I got the good stuff right
Why
here.
am I doing Professor Oak again? I got the good stuff, Harry. I mean, Ash. Dude, that totally sounds like a bong. Not that I know what that sounds like. Hey, pass it out.
You enjoying it? Yeah, first timer.
Oh man. I'm dead.
Hi, it's Hagrid. How you doing, Hagrid?
Oh, hi, Harry. I'm the groundkeeper of Hogwarts.
It's good to meet you for the first time.
Dude, we spoke like 10 minutes ago.
I know you're gonna have to
Day
jog
is
my
it?
memory.
Highlight pudding.
He's a... He opens up his trench coat like, you want some magic? Whoa. I'm sorry, what shape were you trying to cut this into? A butt plug.
A very strange butt plug, Harry. Remember when I told you that you're going to go to school and you're going to like it? Well, this is what I meant.
You're going to go to school and you're going to like it. It's
Wait, how does he remember that?
It's non-fucking negotiable, Harry.
Non-fucking, you say?
Hello there, McGonagall. I'm gonna fucking kill the owl. Oh, what was it? I'm gonna fuck the owl.
I'm going to stick my dick in the owl. I did that once when I was younger, and that was a bad move. You are a wizard.
I'm gonna stick my dick in the owl. I did that once when I was younger, and it was a bad decision. You are a wizard.
It's a bad move.
That was a bad move. Okay, well, I haven't seen it in years.
are a wizard.
Have you-
I love the Scottish accents, though.
Have you seen the
Chest.
one? What?
Chest to the right.
I mean, I have a shirt on.
To the right.
Oh.
To the right. There
To
we
the
go.
left, to the right, to the left.
So much for
to
a
the
fucking
right,
completionist. You just
to the
walk
left,
past that
to the right.
chest.
Listen,
you
okay, beans
person.
don't. Actually, the beans do serve a little bit of value. There's like a secret ending at the end of the game if you have like a certain amount of them. But what I was gonna say is that
The beans serve a lot more purpose in the
PlayStation game.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all.
I can't remember what they do.
Well, I
but they
was
certainly
gonna
serve more
say.
purpose.
Oh, what's this lead to?
I think they unlock secret areas.
He looks quite
Oh, this is this bit. Okay, I haven't actually played. This.
I lost my memorable.
I lost my balls. Draco Malfoy came into my.
I don't like you because you didn't want to shake my hand, and now I've got a personal vendetta against you. Fuck you, Harry. Just because I don't want to sleep with you. Fuck off.
Think you can catch me?
Because Harry doesn't want to sleep with him.
Yeah. You wanted to shake. You didn't want to shake my
You
willy.
didn't want to be my boyfriend, so
I
I'm-
asked you to touch my willy, and you said no.
Basically, Malfoy was all like, "You didn't want to suck my dick, friend zoned again."